Hey guys, so in my previous post, I gave a summary of a list of patents that were related to various insulation technologies. Now, I'd like to bring in my own personal opinion on those patents, but first, I'd like to address what obviousness and anticipation mean in the patent world. So, in order for a patent to actually go through, your technology, method, whatever you're trying to patent, must be both non-obvious and not anticipated. So, obviousness, as defined by Lex Legal Dictionary, means a person having ordinary skill in the art would not know how to solve the problem at which the invention is directed by using exactly the same mechanism. Next, anticipation also is defined as a grounds for invalidating or rejecting a patent because it means that the claimed invention lacks novelty. Patent invalidity based on lack of novelty or anticipation requires that the invention was known or used by others before it was invented by the patentee. So in regards to the insulating sleeve, and I'm going to run in the same order that I did in my last video. So first, the insulating sleeve, I personally thought that this patent seemed obvious. The concept of insulating sleeves was well in existence by the year 2000, and simply adding air gaps on the sides to improve insulation from the user does not seem novel enough for a patent to me. Next, the thermal coffee cup. Given the priority date of 1948 and lack of any prior art, this one I believe the concept was both non-obvious and unanticipated, therefore making it very valid. The next patent was the thermal sleeve method for manufacturing the thermal sleeve and combination cup and thermal sleeve. The patent at hand appears obvious to me, but still novel in application. Other patents that were discussed have been demonstrated as providing insulation from the user's hand rather than providing thermal insulation in order to maintain content temperatures. Additionally, I believe the manufacturing process is novel to the patent. Next is the insulator sleeve for a beverage container patent. Without a doubt, I believe this is strongly unanticipated and non-obvious. This invention in particular has large potential in revolutionizing the market and moving toward a green solution. There already exists a slew of non-disposable cups, and it follows a societal trend here to create a non-disposable sleeve. The next patent is the temperature indicating sleeve and related container. I believe personally that this patent is obvious, but not anticipated. In my opinion, adding the temperature indicator is rather obvious, but for determining whether a beverage is at an optimal temperature for consuming. But I question the practicality of this invention. The next patent is the sleeve construction for improved paperboard cup insulation. I don't believe this patent to be truly novel and useful in its entirety. Simply adding multiple air gaps is an obvious but rather inefficient concept for insulation. Next patent is the beverage cup sleeving system and method. Given that this patent's priority date is after that of the insulator sleeve for a beverage container, which is the transparent one, I believe this technology is highly obvious and anticipated. It's essentially the same as that previous patent, except without the translucent quality. Next is the protective sleeve patent. I do believe that the manufacturing is non-obvious and unanticipated. This patent specifically addresses improving the economic and environmental impacts through enhancing the manufacturability of the product, so I stand behind it. And the last patent is the hot and cold cup sleeve. I believe this one is non-obvious in the sense that not all persons skilled in the art, like we defined, know how to solve the issue of condensation, ruining existing disposable sleeves. I furthermore believe that the patent was not anticipated. So those were my opinions. Let me know what you guys think. Thanks.